Summit to try to make sure you stop that practice. The summit in Washington, D.C. focused on new laws, enforcement, and personal responsibility. NBC's Kristen Dahlgren was there and joins us now with the latest.
Good evening. Well, if the threat of a ticket isn't enough, or if you're driving in a state where there is no law, listen to these family stories. None of them thought it would happen to them either. Ashley Johnson was just 16 when retrieving a text was the last thing she ever did. On May 10th, her car careened across the Nashville, North Carolina highway, texting taking more than just her life.
It took the only one I was living for. I mean, she was the only kid I had.
More than 5,000 Americans died last year because of distracted driving. But today, they are more than statistics. JC Good's parents and her own ability to walk without a cane, stolen by a young man on a cell phone on her graduation day.
It's waking up in a nightmare that I went from the best day of my life to just the worst place you can imagine being.
30 states in D.C. currently ban texting while driving. 8 states in D.C. ban handheld cell phone use. But at the Distracted Driving Summit in Washington today, evidence it's not enough.
If you're looking down at your texting device for 4 to 5 seconds, you drive the length of a football field in a 4,000-pound unguided missile.
So trucks and buses were a special focus. Days after a bus driver was caught reading his Kindle behind the wheel, the announcement of new rules banning commercial drivers from texting on the job. Too late for the Hurds, who lost their daughter when a texting truck driver hit 9 cars. They're now pushing for nationwide laws.
These people love and adore someone. How would they feel if they lost their Heather?
A question they hope all drivers now ask, but no more families have to answer. Now, there is legislation pending in Congress pushing for a total nationwide ban on texting while driving. The government would encourage states to adopt the law or risk losing 25% of their highway funding. In Washington, Kristen Dahlgren, WPTV News Channel 5.